Hi, Phil.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. You excited for the top 5 hockey card sales from last week?
Very excited. I heard there's some doozies, so let's get at them.
You did. From who?
I thought you just told me that, didn't you? Earlier?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Oh,
Well, let's get
no.
right into it.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh, boy.
At number 5
Oh.
this week, kicking off our top 5 sales, is this 2022-23 The Cup Dylan Gunther rookie NHL Shield Patch Auto 101 that sold for $8,749 US dollars via Slab Sharks. Dylan Gunther, Phil, makes his top 5 debut today. And I guess makes sense, right? It's his biggest card. And it's the new top public sale to date for Gunther, narrowly by a whisker, beating out the sale for his exquisite NHL Shield Auto 101 that sold for about $300 less, $84.33 this past April. And funny enough, yesterday on the podcast, you mentioned that Gunther could be a 25-26 breakout candidate, right?
Totally. I completely did say that, didn't I? I think Gunther might have a big breakout year, which would make this card look like peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? Yeah. Gunther, I don't know. Does being in the Coyote uniform give it more mystery? No, that's the wrong word.
Yeah.
Less mystery, maybe.
This one seems very dark. Like the jersey around the patch is dark. The cup rookie shield
like
101s are a lot more white typically, where this is like
if there
silver.
was a if this was a cartoon, it'd be the villain. You know, for if it was a movie, Gunther would be the bad guy. The Sith Gunther.
Sith Gun. It's a very like evil guy kind of name. This could be the greatest top 5 ever because Phil threw his back out and you're on medicine, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say about
that stuff. It doesn't do anything, man. Honestly, it just makes you tired. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, another shield. Shields are hotter than dog snot right now.
They're going crazy. As I would know. Stay tuned for my video on Wednesday. It's going to be awesome.
Ooh.
I have to do it first, so yeah, I will.
All right, let's move on to number 4. We go from Dylan Gunther to this sale, a 23-24 The Cup Connor Bedard rookie patch auto out of 99 that sold for $13,000 US even on September 1st via eBay. Pretty nice 4-color patch on this Bedsy. And of course, it's a game-used jersey that was the special twist this year for Bedard True RPAs. Here's something kind of interesting. So the first one of these sold barely over 3 months ago on June 6th. This one today in our countdown, Phil, is already the 32nd sale of a Bedard True RPA.
Well, all the tins are going to be sold out, if not already. Well, most
people are selling them. I mean, a third of the... I'm sure one or two has sold more than one, so not exactly 1/3 of all the 99 printed probably have sold, but there's been 32 sales out of 99 cards printed too, so that's kind of nutty.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say something controversial. If he could do his auto like this within 10% of very mint, is that a word? Very mint. Within 10% of that, I love his auto. I love the autograph compared to most of the other little turd nuggets. They, that's not bad. It could be a lot worse. There's so many little scribble marks. It's ridiculous.
I kind of think every Bedard auto is a 101. I'm not sure he's ever signed the same one twice.
I feel a type of similarity, consistent, all those words in this one. I see it, and I see it in some of the others. I mean, this is a better auto than half of his 101s out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. It's a nice card. 13 large. I don't know. I'd rather the Gunther 101. When you?
The other thing I found interesting when I went back and looked at all 32 sales, how very few of these have been cracked out of the Upper Deck blue label slab thingy.
Not many. Not many at all.
Does that surprise you a little bit? Would you have assumed more people would have cracked
I was wrong.
these?
No, I know. I was wrong on that. I thought at least a third would crack it out. I would say not even 10% or not even 5%. I've seen one. I've seen only one myself.
Me too. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't crack it out. What's the point? Unless it's a card I know I'm keeping. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's the litmus test of the hobby to see who's big collectors or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's move on to a pretty interesting one. Coming in at number 3 in our top 5 hockey card sales this week is this 2015-16 Upper Deck Premier Connor McDavid. It's an 0304 Tribute rookie patch auto out of 49 and a PSA 10. It sold for $23,965 US dollars via Slab Sharks on September 2nd. A note on this though. This exact card was purchased on eBay on June 20th, so less than 3 months ago for actually slightly more, Phil, for $24,051 US. But when you're factoring in selling fees, I'm sure whoever bought it probably definitely took a loss. And it's just another example of where I've rarely seen a big card, like let's say it's been bought for over 20 grand, that gets flipped within a few months where that works out for the seller.
Yeah, there's that would be a good case study for a lot of buyers and sellers out there. So, guess he broke even and not even some, right?
Yeah, I probably lost $1,500, $2,000 on it or something like that. And I'm not trying to judge because you never know the circumstance.
Losing, I would take a shot on that. $1 to $2 grand, I might take that hit. It's not like you lost $5-6 grand. Not a bad attempt.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think that a good strategy though is to buy in the hockey anyways. Buy a $20,000 plus card and expect to flip it in 3 months and make money. I think more often than not, you're going to lose on that. That you have to hold these cards for a few years in order to see a return.
Yeah, because people come and go in our hobby not as much as in others. Mm-hmm. So that's not that word gets around, but the price of that card in 3 months to 6 months, 9 months. Yeah. As a buyer, I mean, unless you get a new McDavid millionaire buyer comes in, it's like, I don't care, I'll pay 35. You're like, hey.
Sure. Yeah. That aside, though, pretty cool card, huh?
I really like this Premier card. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's got that acetate finish to it? I hope not.
It doesn't look like it, does it?
No, that's why it looks
better.
It's
a tribute, so probably there wasn't. Were there acetate RPAs in 2003? I don't think so.
No, you're right. I apologize. I forgot to remember it was a 0304 tribute.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, at number 2 on this week's countdown is a 1979 O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky BGS 9 that sold for $25,360 US via Golden on September 6th. It wouldn't be a top 5, Phil, without a Gretzky rookie. So we got our obligatory.
Isn't that really cheap?
Oh, this is compared to a PSA, yes, right. And I am always amazed at the difference between a PSA 9 and a BGS 9. So remember, PSA 9s typically go for around 100,000 US or more.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And there's actually less BGS 9s. So there's 58 BGS 9s versus 95 PSA 9s.
What the heck is going on? Does that not strike anybody's fancy as odd?
It just shows, I think, the brand difference or because it's all perceptive value. So people perceive a PSA 9.
Yeah, but yet the 10s still rock it out with their 10s out. Well, that makes sense. How much I just find it surprising. This is a nice little loophole for like if I had a bankroll, right? Like if I was like a millionaire hustler hockey card gangster and I had like a $10 million bankroll, one of the little projects, one of the little side revenues I would try would be buy all the BGS 9 Gretzky's.
Try to cross them over.
50 of them and try and cross them over. Not now with the landscape of PSA. It's in the tougher grading. I don't care what anyone says. Peaks and valleys, it goes grading. And they're in the well, it depends how you look at it, I guess. But their grading is getting a lot tougher now. So more scrutinized, I think.
There's just 11 BGS 9.5s. Actually, did you know that there's a BGS 10 O-Pee-Chee Gretzky rookie?
Ooh, whoop-de-doo.
Found that on the comp report. Or pop report. I do have a bone to pick with Beckett, though. That is super annoying and so Beckett-like.
The way they run their company?
Pretty much. So you have to be really careful comping these cards because... And I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Beckett has a number of sub-brand or alternate brands, sister brands, cousin brands, whatever you call them. There's BG, and then there's BVG. So for a while, Beckett was saying, well, any card prior to 1981, we're going to put in a BVG slab because that's a Beckett vintage.
Yeah.
But it's not uniformly applied.
No, you still get BGS. Yeah. That's what screwed me up on the WA. When I got it, great. I was like, what? The grader doesn't even know it's not supposed to be. And they're like, well, not always. I'm like, what the heck is the point? What?
So here's how that plays out, though. Like, this sale of a BGS 9 is the top sale ever for a 1979 O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky BGS 9.
It's ridiculous.
That being said, if you comp a BVG 9, one is sold for $52,000. Now, I guess, sort of, to Beckett's credit, that the population numbers, the 58 nines, does include both BGS and BVG. So it's not like they're counting those in the pop report separately.
Yeah.
But it's so confusing. It's like, why would you
silly.
do that?
Josh, it's silly. Sometimes
dumb.
apologies aren't necessary. That's silly. They should fix that. But they got bigger issues, right? Clearly.
Yeah. So there you go.
And I think this looks like a poopy 9 anyways. No offense. I'm sorry if probably shouldn't have
it's funny. This one of the subgrades is poopy. So you're spot on.
Oh, spot on.
Spot on.
Totally good, Roger.
Totally good. Okay. Number 1. You excited? Nervous?
Yeah,
scared?
Yeah, let's go, man.
Okay,
what else I got to be excited for today?
Yeah. Well, we got Javi Grail at number 1.
Yeah?
It's a 1985 O-Pee-Chee Mario Lemieux PSA 10. So for $44,074 US on September 6th via Golden. Again, a big sale for Super Mario. And at just over $44K, it's the 20th highest public sale on this card to date. There's been 13 public sales of a O-Pee-Chee Mario Rookie PSA 10 in the past 2 years, and this is the second most paid. So in September of 2024, one sold for slightly more at $45,000. So all in all, that just means a pretty strong sale for a Lemieux Rookie. And we've said this before, the pandemic high was like 81,000, so way off of that, but that was poppycock.
Yes. Ridiculous. You got me so excited, Josh, for the
I know, just because you don't like Mario, it doesn't mean
that's not true. Can I tell you something pretty cool? I'm just trying to see it here. Because since I'm a new Guy Lafleur player collect, I really remembered that he had a high points per game average.
Yeah.
Do you realize how close Lemieux is to Gretzky on a points per game average? I thought Bossy would have Lemieux beat. Well, I don't have the information in front of me. I apologize. Good listener. I'm so sorry. Wait.
You got everyone excited, including me, and then
you multitask better with me, man. I'm in pain, dude. His points per game is very, very close. A kitten's hair close to Wayne Gretzky's, and I think third is Bossy, and it's not even close.
Really?
That shows you how incredible Mario Lemieux was. To me, a points per game is a big number. And I thought Guy Lafleur was way higher up. I think he's like 11th or 9th or something. Okay. But to me, that's a big determination on how effective you were on the ice.
All right. Well, that's our top 5 this week. We're going to let you go back to bed and sleepy poo. Take more medicine.
I'm not tired.
You're not?
No.
Oh.
I'm disgruntled and heavily annoyed. This is not the Tuesday I thought I was going to have. Not productive.
All right. Well, get better soon, Phil.
All right.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back next week with the top 5 hockey card sales.